Hey Mom, you making girl cheese?
No, I'm making boy cheese.
Ew, that's gross.
Hey, it's Monica. Welcome to Uniquely Monica's. So last time you were here, we made girl cheese. So tonight we're gonna make boy cheese because it's hearty and it's good for your man. Fill him up. But first, I think I need somebody to beer me. That's what I'm talking about. Garage beer. Boys think they're the only ones that can get busy in the garage. Let's get some boy cheese on the griddle. Here's my garage right here. I got my tool belt with my spatula. Get ready to get started cooking. Who's ready for some grilled cheese? I mean boy cheese. Things are about to get faux serious now. I got my apron on, ready to get cooking. So I did a product opening on this mandolin. Not sure that I love it. Very dangerous. We're gonna try it out and see, but be very careful with this. Dangerous. So cut yourself like that. But it's got these little spikes that I'm going to stick my onion with. That's kind of cool. And then I just So I have my onion sliced. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna put my stove on about a 7 to get started and use a little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna let that heat up for a moment. So tonight we're making boy cheese. I'm using crusty English toasting bread, Gruyere cheese because it melts well. You can use kind of any cheese that you want to your liking, but make sure it's something that melts well. You want to either slice it thin or shred it so it melts and it's not real thick. Thick cheese will just stay thick. We want it real melty and gooey. I'm also using prosciutto, so it's getting fancy in here. Instead of bacon, it's like an Italian bacon, super yummy. And I also use mayo instead of butter. I do mayo on my bread because when it cooks more evenly and gives it just this beautiful brown crust. I think my pan's probably ready. I'm going to put my onions in there and I am going to caramelize these onions. I pre-mixed a teaspoon of thyme, a teaspoon of rosemary, and 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. So I finished caramelizing my onions. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put my bread in. I'm gonna do 1 sandwich at a time. I'm going to add my Gruyere cheese that's already shredded, a piece of prosciutto, and some caramelized onions. And I'm gonna cook it until it's golden brown and ooey gooey in the middle. First, let me heat my skillet up. I'm gonna put this on about a 6. And my lovely fiance Daryl bought me this really cool oil sprayer. So it uses less oil, so it's kind of more healthy. And I want to spray my pan with a little bit of oil, even though I'm going to use the mayo, it just gives it a little bit more of a crunch, a crust. So I'm gonna spray the pan. I'm going to take my first grilled cheese, my crusty English toasting bread, with the mayo side down. Then I'm going to add a generous amount of Gruyere cheese. I'm going to add about half of these onions. We're gonna put that on these, oh God, these beautiful caramelized onions. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I'm going to add just a little bit of salt and pepper with my awesome new salt and pepper shakers. That's just so cool, so cool. I'm going to add 2 slices of prosciutto. Lay that nicely in my sandwich. Make sure you take out the little plastic pieces. So prosciutto is kind of like an Italian bacon. It's so good. This is like grilled cheese on steroids. Then I take my other piece of crusty bread with my mayo and I put it on top. And I always put a lid on it. So we're gonna let that melt together for a few minutes, and when it's golden brown on the bottom, we're going to flip it. Let the other side sit for a few seconds. When that's done, we're gonna put it on the cutting board and we're gonna slice it in a diagonal. Tonight I'm going to serve it with fries. Oh yeah, that looks fabulous. I'll set that on my cutting board. There it is, beautiful boy cheese with lots of caramelized onion, bruschetta, and Gruyere cheese. So I'm going to serve this with some fries from my air fryer, which is awesome because it fries without all the oil. And that's it, it's ready, we're ready to eat. Thank you for watching Uniquely Monica and watching us last episode making grilled cheese and this time making boy cheese. We hope that you like and subscribe and come back and see us. Who knows what we'll make next. Thank you. Bon appetit.